Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So straight into the action. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Okazaki. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Kubo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Okazaki, and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a very great chance! It's a really well-measured ball. Kagawa, and he's quick to get rid. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's made its way to him, and it's Endo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to get it clear. Japan with the corner, there first. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Argentina are looking to go forward now. That's put paid to the danger.
Pretty robust defending.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. Hasebe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kubo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kubo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Batistuta. In with the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Kagawa. It's Kagawa! Boy, he struck that clean. Japan have their second corner now. Kubo plays it short. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Messi receives it in a wide position. He is through here. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Argentina really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide. Takes a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Japan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Kagawa looking to be a menace in the final third. Tries to play it through. Delivers with whip. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Okazaki. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Japan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Hasebe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Japan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Japan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Back on the way then. Japan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Dybala looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Fernandez. Oh, shooting chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Batistuta looking for the run. It's come to nothing. Nagatomo is one whose deliveries we all know about, and it's Okazaki. Now this could be a chance. That has not gone well. It's a quick ball upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they win it back again. Nagatomo. It's a threatening... It's Kagawa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Simeone. Japan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Passing nice and neat. Floated through. Oh, important interception. Nicely shaped ball. Spread it left. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now here's the delivery. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. Nicely spread. And that's a throw-in.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 8. Entrada al campo. Número
Kagawa.
22.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's going right the way across. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Japan surely have to be commended for their drive.
Oh, what's he... He's going for goal! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's 2 now. Chance! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played back in. No, that's overhit. Real chance! Now, how often do you see that? McAllister. Otamendi. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. Martinez claims it, safe hands. Messi pinches it off him, and it's Kamada. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Going for goal! And he should have made it 4. That's that, the end. Japan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Minamino showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Okazaki. Nagatomo has the space to scheme. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And he's running through. Kubo. He has a look up. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! Goal! Japan! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Japan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged and a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Minamino. Japan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Always goal side. Big chance! And no mistake. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Kagawa. Well, that has not gone well. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's picked out the run. Kubo.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Pedri, spread out to the left. Now it's Minamino. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Impressive jump. Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Japan with the lead. Great work on the overlap. He is through here. Played in. And he's quick to get rid. Japan have it back and can go again. Okazaki. Shot, surely! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing.
Getting up there! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pinches it off him. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Kubo plays it short. Cross in. Okazaki! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Nagatomo. In again. Minamino finds himself offside. Hasebe is the team's great visionary. Kubo. Endo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That ball looks a good one. And he welcomes... He's having a shot!
3 minutos de descuento.
And the finish! Could be dangerous. And again! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Japan, palpably stronger, better, superior. Endo. Kubo. And that signals the end of the first period.
Japan have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24. El dorsal
So we're off
16.
again.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2.
Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross goes in there.
Japan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There could be trouble here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great ball, and he's in here. Off the ball! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Okazaki. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Kagawa. And it's Endo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, can they get him away? Kagawa quietly revving up. This is a promising build-up. No, he's not getting past him there. Almost an hour gone. And that has left him in a heap. He's not always taken it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space. Oh, well played. And he's forced to go back. It's a good run down the right. Looking to play him in. Chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Hasebe. It's Doan. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Endo. He won't be happy with that one. The muscular approach does pay off here. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that was vital. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Japan benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Nicely shaped ball. Now there's... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Japan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Might be chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And he's managed to get free. He's picked his way through. Searching pass he's played there. Well timed, excellent interception. Ito. Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Minamino. Oh, good effort! And that's past the post.
Cambio de
So we have
jugadores
movement
en
on
España.
both benches.
El dorsal 23, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el
He's
dorsal
had it nicked
28,
away.
el dorsal 11, el dorsal 4. Coque, se va a realizar un
Great
cambio de
vision.
jugadores.
Always onto this. He's had a shot! Superb from Okazaki! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
4 minutos de descuento.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, that is asking for... Shoots! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Inamoto. Now it's Okazaki. Laporte does really well to win the ball there. Look at the space here. Koke. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Se puede ver información
How do you look
sobre
back on the
las
game
líneas
then,
de
Jim?
autobuses
Japan really...
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kubo couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This is a promising build-up. Sylvestre. That is good strength. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Not the most accurate pass. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross deflected behind for a corner. France with the corner, their first. Sylvestre.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Conte. Olise has it in a wide position. Camavinga! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And he's in on goal. Doué. Real chance! And he's there to get it away. And here's Olise. Okazaki. Minamino. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's chosen to go back. And he's cut it out.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Dembele. Minamino. Oh, it's Dembele. Kubo. Okazaki.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Kagawa. Okazaki. And this is Kagawa. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Camavinga. Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Sylvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Okazaki. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. Minamino! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Minamino clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kubo goes short. France have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Silvestre. And it's Camavinga. Chouameni. And it's Conte. Olise. Oh, important interception. Kubo. Kagawa. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Doué. Minamino. And Kubo. Endo. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Olise! Fantastic from Olise! About as smooth as it gets. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Japan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Silvestre. Camavinga. Conte. Now it's Olise. Tries a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can...
Oh, great chance! Oh, look at the space here. He's had a shot! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Kagawa does really well to win the ball there. Japan needing a change of fortune here. Minamino is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Decent attempt, that. Just a little mistimed.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Kubo. Now there's a fine ball. Distributed tidily.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gently done. Short changes him with that pass. Saliba calmly anticipates. Silvestre. And it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. That's put paid to the danger.
Japan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Mbappe. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. France's free kick then. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Olise! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tries to play it through. He's in a good position here. That has been slung wide. Nagatomo gets into a good position. That could spell trouble. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. The ball has bounced loose now. He's got away. Olise's cross. Japan could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Conte gives it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, they can break here. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Camavinga has been caught there, it's a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Zaire Emery shapes to shoot, and it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish! And that's that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are...
Mackay! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Backward it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quality ball. And that has been knocked clear. João Neves. João Cancelo. And it's Ruben Neves. And Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. The Netherlands are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Seedorf. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Seedorf. Van Basten thinks about the shot. It's gone for a throw-in. Picked out brilliantly. The ball goes, impressive jump. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. João Cancelo. Your impression so far, Jim?
The Netherlands have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Nuno Mendes. He's looking wide. Nuno Mendes. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the pass is intercepted. Timber. A probing pass. Played into space. Ruben Dias can get it clear. And it's Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Steaming on goal. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Neves. And here's Mackay. And he's in on... It's Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Gullit goes short. And he lines up a cross. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. And it's Rijkaard. Clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vitinha. And Mendes. Ruben Neves.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
De Jong makes a dash for it. Look at the space. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. He's on it. Can he get away?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And he's straight offside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. Pull it. Well, that has not gone well. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Está no ar do nosso sorteio. Por favor, estejam atentos ao número que tem nos vossos bilhetes.
So we're underway for the second half.
The Netherlands have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Count! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, and the shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The Netherlands penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And this is Ronaldo. Ruben Neves does well to get it back. Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. The Netherlands have it back and can go again. Kout, and this is Kout. Shot, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. They're up to 5 corners now. Pullet with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? The corner count is rising. That's 6. Inacio clears it away. And here's chance for a shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Neves. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there. Inacio kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. No, again there's no way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. João Cancelo. Gonzalo Ramos. Count. Count was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped ball. And he's cut it out. Count. Seedorf. Good read, needed to be.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circles.
And Seedorf! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
João Neves gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Hullet. Count! Oh, it's hit the post! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, he goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. Of that great chance! Goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it again. Cruyff. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. 4 extra minutes added on. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely. Now shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's...
And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
The Netherlands really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
You